fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the most must-see Diecast Monster Truck Racing YouTube channel there is to offer, and welcome back to the final week of Thursday Night Thunder for the March season. If you're new here, crush that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment down below of what you thought about tonight's show. Tonight, we've got 16 of the baddest of the bad ready to rip, roar, and let it fly again for the final week of the March season. The man to beat tonight, Mr. Cool Hand Luke himself, the veteran, James Baileycourt in the UFO Ford, trying to hang on to that championship flag and carry it on into the all-new April season coming up soon. He's got 15 other trucks and drivers ready and willing to take the flag away from him here tonight. He's going to do everything he can to hang on to it. Here's how round one action is going to be shaken down. Taurus taking on Carolina Crusher to get us started. Wild Hair taking on Avenger. Then the return of Raminator taking on the Cowboy. Max D taking on the Boss Gator. And then looking at the other side of the racing bracket, Nightmare set to take on T-Max, a new truck for them, and Velociraptor taking on the Gravedigger. Then we're going to see the return of War Wizard taking on Nitro Circus, and closing out round one action, Dragonoid taking on the reigning champion in the UFO Ford. Now getting us started here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Piscadlo returning to the track. The Carolina Crusher Chevrolet took home a championship win just a couple of weeks ago, trying to get back on top of the mountain here tonight. However, he draws up against Jamie Hurd and the Taurus Bull Now stage over here on the outside lane. Both these drivers have bad, fast trucks out here tonight. It's going to come down to who can keep the horsepower to the ground and get across that finish line first. Both trucks stay, the green light goes down, and on the line they go side by side. Crusher with a slight lead, and Pete Piscadlo, Carolina Crusher, will take the round one victory from Jamie Hurd and Taurus. We'll hope to see him back next season in the Taurus machine. Next up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in our round one competition at the line is Austin Wagner in the Wild Hair Chevrolet. Shocking the world last week when he dethroned Raminator. He's now ready to take on Jimmy Bones Ferguson in that beautiful new 1957 Chevy Bel Air, all the way out of Columbus, Michigan. Stage over there on the outside lane. Austin Wagner in the old school Wild Hair Chevrolet over here on the inside lane, trying to get the victory lane here tonight. Battle of the bow tie in round one. Green light goes down on the line. Eventually got a whole shot. The Wild Hair's coming back from now, and Wagner pulling the trigger through no man's land. Not sure who got the round one victory here tonight. It was a close shootout all the way down to the finish line. We're going to go back and take another look at your MTA photo finish, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner inside of round one is going to be Austin Wagner and Wild Hair by inches over Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger here tonight. One heck of a close race here in round one. Now next up here tonight in our round one competition, Nathan Smith returning in the heavy horsepowered Raminator from the Crush This Motorsports race team, now set to take on Jason Cook, a longtime MTA veteran out here in the Cowboy Chevrolet over here on the inside lane. So the Dodge camp gonna take on Chevrolet here tonight in our round one competition. Everybody's been fearing that all new Raminator. He's been laying it down. Here's the green light now. The Dodge and Chevrolet gonna get it on side by side, up and over the first jump through no man's land, and Nathan Smith in the Raminator just edging out the bow tie camp here tonight. Jason Cook and Cowboy was on his back door, but the Raminator Dodge pulls it out in the end. He will take it on in a round two competition. Cowboy on the trailer early here tonight. Next up in round one action, it's the return of the Wise Man. Wyatt Anderson in Maximum Destruction, the all-new truck, made its debut earlier this season, now ready to take on Austin Spence and the Boss Gator, which was reigning dominance out here early on in the March season. Seems to kind of lost his trail there a little bit, trying to get it back on track. Wyatt Anderson and Max D, they're running a new wheel and tire setup that they started last week. They're going to see what it does. Here's the green light. The Gator and Max D down the straightaway. Gator's got a hold shot. Max D coming back on him now as Austin Spence goes up and over the middle van stack it costing him a win right there. He crossed up, gets him the wall protection over here. What an incredible race it was. Going back down now and check another look at your MTA replay. Off the line, the Gator got the whole shot on him. Here comes Anderson now on the inside lane, up and over no man's land. Watch Boss Gator now, up and over that center jump, and that costed him the win right there. And Max D will sail on in the round 2 competition here tonight, putting the Gator on the trailer early. A big upset for the new truck and Max D. Nonetheless, Gator's going home, and Max D will advance on into our round 2 competition. Next up here tonight, Shane Action Jackson in the Nightmare Chevrolet camp, the GMC now, going to stage up against an all-new Nathaniel Wiggins in the Traxxas T-Max here. As we go back to last week, the truck caught on fire after a wild rollover. Pretty spectacular visual nonetheless. The crew went down to the pit area, trying to see what they could salvage off of the old truck. They have a brand new rig ready to go here tonight to kick off the final week of the March season, as there was too much damage done by the fire last week. So, an all-new T-Max ready to go at the line to take on Shane Action Jackson in the Nightmare Machine. Now staged over here on the inside lane. Both these drivers want this win bad. A good battle of Ford taking on Chevrolet here tonight. The both trucks are ready to go and stage. Who's going on in round 2? Green light goes down and on the line they go. T-Max has the front lead. The Nightmare Machine trying to come back on now. What an incredible race it was. Both drivers crossing the finish line virtually at the same time, making a little bit of contact down inside of the shutdown area. We're going to go back and take another look at our MTA replay here. T-Max on the outside lane, getting a little bit of a hole shot, but Nightmare knocking on the back door of the T-Max machine. They launch up and over no man's land. Here comes Nightmare on the inside lane. They shoot out to the finish line, and right there, it's not by much, but T-Max has a lead. Looking at it another frame here, and it's going to be the Traxxas T-Max putting Nightmare on the trailer. It doesn't get much closer than that, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to debut an all-new truck in the Traxxas T-Max, putting Nightmare on the shelf early here tonight inside of round 1. Next up, however, the Phenom. He's going into the Hall of Fame this weekend. Rich Wagner returning in the Gravedigger. Ready now to take on Javon Woodrow in Velociraptor, representing the Backyard Beast over here on the inside lane. Again, had that reign of dominance all through the January season. He knows what it takes to get the job done. But Rich Wagner in the Gravedigger. Renegades Motorsports. Green light going down. The Digger taking off Velociraptor. The Gravedigger's got a whole shot. Velociraptor coming back on him. And it's all Rich Wagner in the Gravedigger getting a round 1 victory over the Backyard Beast Velociraptor here tonight. Got him out over that last of the course to the finish line. Had a little more in the tank of the Gravedigger as he lays it over on its side inside of the shutdown area. Velociraptor was hanging right there with him. We're going to go back and check out your MTA photo finish, show you how close the race actually was. And here's your breakdown showing Wagner as the winner by about half a truck. He'll put Velociraptor on the trailer early here tonight. The Gravedigger moving on into round 2. Next up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's the return of Brandon Jager, longtime MTA veteran, the all-new Nitro Circus back in the line to take on Chris Baluk in the War Wizard machine, an all-new truck which debuted at the top of the season. Hasn't done so well. He did a little bit better last week. He's getting the bugs worked out of it. Same with Brandon Jager and that all-new Nitro Circus. So a couple of new trucks going to throw it down here in round 1. Here's the green light now. War Wizard and Nitro Circus down the straightaway, side by side through no man's land. Another close one, but Chris Baluk and the War Wizard will pull it out in the end over the Nitro Circus machine here tonight. War Wizard advancing on into our round 2 competition. Nitro Circus on the trailer for the rest of the season. Next up here as we get ready to close out round 1 action, your Monster Mania 5 champion last year, Aaron Church Bakugan Dragonoid, ready to take out the champion here tonight. All the way out of the K&J Motorsports race team, Mr. Cool Hand Luke himself, James Vaillancourt, who will be going into the Hall of Fame this weekend himself, trying to hang on to that championship flag here tonight to close out round 1. Dragonoid UFO, flag on the line, the green light goes down and off the line. Dragonoid had to leave it. Here comes UFO, on him hard, and up and over he goes. Look out, what a ride for James Vaillancourt, going end over end and tumbles it down inside of the shutdown area. What an incredible race it was, and Vaillancourt letting it all hang out. He knew Aaron Church wasn't going to cut him any slack. Here's another look at your MTA replay as Dragonoid jumped him off the line. UFO putting the hammer down the straightaway. Up and over no man's land now. He noses over hard. Vaillancourt not willing to give an inch, goes up and over. And what a ride it was for the UFO camp here tonight as he takes out Dragonoid, who had an awesome wheel stand going over that last set of cars out of that far lane. Valancourt upside down here tonight to close out round 2 competition. The crew's going to be down in the pit area checking over that truck, seeing if he can continue for our round 2 action. And ladies and gentlemen, UFO still currently holding on to that championship flag. Will it remain that way when round 2 comes back? Don't go anywhere. Are you ready to get in on the action here on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel? Look no further. Head over to Facebook where you can sign up for all the great events we host right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Be sure to sign up for the events and register your name and get locked in with a monster truck of your own and get ready for the great thrills and spills right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Again, find us on Facebook, register for these events, and you soon will be competing in all the great events. We hope to see you there. And get ready for the wild and crazy action. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a beat right here on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel. Welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to join in on one of these events here on the MTA YouTube channel, head over to the link in our description on this page, and that'll take you right over to our Facebook group to sign up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with round 2. Here's how it's going to shake down. A battle of the bow tie. Carolina Crusher taking on Wild Hair. Raminator set to take on Max D. Other side of the bracket, T-Max taking on the Gravedigger. And then we're going to see the return of War Wizard taking a crack at the champion in UFO. And up in the line first, all the way out of Waynesboro, North Carolina, the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet. Pete Piscotlo again took that truck to victory lane just a couple of weeks ago, trying to get there again here tonight. Now ready to take on second generation driver Austin Wagner and the Wild Hair Chevrolet. Stage over here on the inside lane, trying to make an upset here tonight over the Carolina Crusher team. It's going to be a battle of the bow tie brigade here tonight in round 2. Green light going down now. Crusher and Wild Hair down the straightaway side by side up to the no man's land. It's a close one, making contact, huge contact in the shutdown area, ladies and gentlemen. Both trucks are up on their side after getting into that van stack inside of the shutdown area. We're going to go back and take another look at our MTA photo finish. Who got the round 2 victory? It's going to be Austin Wagner and the Wild Hair Chevrolet by inches over Pete Piscotlo and the Carolina Crusher. What an incredible race. Our MTA track crew officials are down there now, getting ready to roll Wild Hair back over as he landed kind of on top of the Carolina Crusher machine inside of our shutdown area. They've got Wild Hair up and all back on all fours. We're going to go over here and take another look at our Carolina Crusher machine, who's currently upside down in that dirt pile. He's kind of in a tight spot too down there inside of the shutdown area. They got to get around that van stack, and then there's another jump right behind him. As they roll him back over, they can see the front tire is off a Carolina Crusher. Again, it wasn't just a landing, but they made contact, so you got to wonder if Wild Hair did some of that damage to the Carolina Crusher. Nonetheless, they're on the trailer the rest of the night. Wild Hair will advance on. Next up here tonight, Nathan Smith from the Crushless Motorsports race team, the all-new Dodge Raminator, ready now to take on the Wise Man. Wyatt Anderson, Maximum Destruction, a brand new truck debuting this season, an all-new wheel and tire setup on that truck as of last week. He's going to see what he's got against the Dodge Raminator. He already took out one of the Crushless boys earlier tonight in Boss Gator. Can he do it again? Here's the green light now. Maxie taking on the Raminator. Maxie got the whole shot. Here comes the Dodge on the inside lane. And Raminator, Nathan Smith, will put the Wise Man on the trailer here tonight. Looks like he hooked a hard right over that last set of cars. Not too wise for the Wise Man. He's on the trailer early tonight in round 2. Raminator will advance on into semis. Next up, the Phenom returning to action. Rich Wagner, the Gravedigger, laid it over on its side earlier tonight. Gravedigger back for round 2 to take on Nathaniel Wiggins, sporting an all-new chassis over here on the outside lane, ready now to take on the Gravedigger. As we saw earlier tonight, Wagner put it up on its side. T-Max looking to do good after that fire last week. He's got a hard task in the Gravedigger here. Ford versus Chevrolet, the green light goes down and off the line. They go, they're side by side. Gravedigger's got an early T-Max coming back into trouble. And there goes Wagner on the outside lane. What an incredible matchup as both trucks turn it over here tonight inside of round 2. Nathaniel Wiggins and T-Max looked a lot like James Valancourt earlier tonight in UFO. Here's another look at your MTA replay, and off the line they go. Wagner has about half a truck lead on T-Max. Up and over the first jump, T-Max noses over hard. He goes end over end right here. As they come to the finish line, you see your winner, Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger. Here's another frame of it right here as they settle it back down, and Wagner rolling the truck over as T-Max went over himself, but he landed on all fours. Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger down here now with our MTA track crew and officials. He is out of the truck A-OK. The damage has been done here on the Gravedigger tonight. He will be back for semifinals from what we can tell so far from his crew chief. Now that they get him right side up, they're going to take another look at the Gravedigger and see if he can actually make it back for our semifinal competition. The body was already tore up in week 1 of the March season, just doing a little bit more damage to that truck. Hopefully he's A-OK. Everybody wants to see the Gravedigger return, no doubt. But is the truck going to be at 100% to make the call? We're going to find out next, ladies and gentlemen. But we've got one more race to go in our round 2 action. But the UFO Ford is down inside of the pit area after that spectacular rollover earlier tonight in round 1. The crew has gone over that truck. He's making sure he's at 100%, if not 100%, be close to it to make the call. They're giving him the thumbs up. He's getting ready to fire that bad boy up. UFO coming back to the line here tonight to close out round 2 action and defend the championship flag. James Vaillancourt, who won that championship last week, he's trying to hang on to that championship flag to take on Chris Baluk and the all-new War Wizard machine, ready to load down and take out the champion here tonight in our round 2 competition. Vaillancourt trying to get the Thunder Championship number 6. He's got to go through War Wizard, a brand new truck. Chris Baluk's debut in this March season. Can he knock out the champion? Green light goes down. UFO and War Wizard down the straightaway. UFO's got a lead on the War Wizard, trying to close the gap, and he almost does it. Coming through the last of the cars over the finish line. War Wizard tagging the wall down there in the shutdown area kind of hard. Not sure who got this round 2 victory. Was it the reigning champion in UFO, or did War Wizard pull it out? A look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner, James Vaillancourt and UFO, hanging onto the flag by about half a truck here as we close out round 2 action. What an incredible race it was. War Wizard coming from behind right there. But ladies and gentlemen, the racing is just getting started because now it's down to the nitty-gritty. 4 trucks remain out of a 16-truck field. UFO still champion. Will it stay that way? Find out next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday Night Thunder. Before we get into semifinal competition, be sure to head over to monstertruckattitude.myspreadshop.com and pick up all the latest and greatest MTA merchandise that you can. Again, that's monstertruckattitude.myspreadshop.com for all your MTA gear. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday Night Thunder for our semifinal competition. Here's how semis are going to be shaken down. Wild Hair is going to be taking on the Raminator, a great Dodge and Chevrolet matchup to get us started. Other side of the bracket, the rivalry is renewed as Gravedigger takes on UFO. Wagner and Vaillancourt go head-to-head once again in this March season. This time, the championship flag is on the line. But up first at the line, Nathan Smith in the all-new Raminator. He's been taking Thunder by storm in that brand new truck. Ready now to take on Austin Wagner, who actually knocked out Raminator last week. You know he wants to do it again here tonight and put Nathan Smith and the Crushless Boys on the trailer. Nathan Smith knows he lost to him last week. He wants to put the bow tie camp on the trailer. Here's the green light now as the Dodge and Chevrolet go down the straightaway, up and over, no man's land now. A shootout to the finish line. An incredibly close race. The Dodge taking on Chevrolet here tonight. Wagner knew he had his number last week. Did he have it again here tonight? We're going to go back and take another look at our MTA photo finish. Your winner in semis, Nathan Smith in the Raminator Dodge by inches over Austin Wagner and the Wild Hair Chevrolet here tonight. A little tit for tat nonetheless between them two boys. Next up here in semis, the flag on the line. The Phenom, Rich Wagner and the Gravedigger takes on Cool Hand Luke himself, James Vaillancourt in the UFO Ford. Both these drivers are going into the Hall of Fame this weekend, the night before Monster Mania 6. These two have elongated history since 2020, have been going head-to-head on the MTA YouTube channel. Who's going to the finals? Green light goes down. UFO's got a hold down on the Gravedigger, up and over no man's land. And Vaillancourt will pull it out over the Gravedigger here tonight as Wagner turns and not hit the wall down there. Nonetheless, James Vaillancourt and UFO will take the flag into our final round showdown. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're not only coming back with the finals, but now you're going to find out who's next going into the class of 2025 of the MTA Hall of Fame. Don't go anywhere, folks. The finals are next.
It's bigger. It's louder. It's better than ever. This still isn't your typical motorsports podcast. This is the 10th anniversary of Crush This, a Monster Truck podcast brought to you by J Concepts. For 10 years, your hosts, the Monster Truck Canucker Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash, have brought you into the minds and personalities of the monster truck industry. Strap in and hold on tight. This is Crush This!
In the early years of Thursday Night Renegades, who would have thought that there'd be one driver creating absolute chaos out on the track and taking names and championships away from fellow competitors? One man stood alone, driving a futuristic SUV better known as Maximum Destruction. Thursday Night Renegades would never be the same, as a madman was on the loose, taking every championship win he could and taking that truck to victory lane multiple times. In the early years, it was a shorter course. Maximum Destruction wreaked havoc all over the MTA arenas and winning up to 4 championship wins hanging off the back of Maximum Destruction. While the MTA tracks became more dynamic, Bradley Graham and Maximum Destruction knew he had some changes to make to stay on top of victory lane. Once contacting MTA officials, Bradley Graham had the idea of taking the old Max D and retiring it and creating an all-new monster truck, which was front-engine design, set up with coilover shocks, ready to rip and tear all over the MTA arenas. However, a short run on the MTA circuit, the truck didn't do overall well, and it was time to make change once again, debuting a brand new truck.
The Goldberg Monster Truck. Awesome. Look at the design and look at the face popping out of the window. We're going to get a real close look at one of the hottest stars in monster truck racing that Goldberg has driving for his...
With Goldberg not doing so well on the MTA circuit, Bradley Graham knew there was only one way to become king. With the new King Sling monster truck debuting, who knew that the game was about to change?
Line over the first car, going down there pretty much even over the last of the car. What a great race it is. Over the line, they go over the first set down the straight stretch, and King Sling got the lead on him, but Little Tiger was coming back on him over the last of the cars. Right down the straight stretch, they go, and it's pretty much right towards out of trouble now, and King Sling pulls it out at the end. Nice monster as we go green now off the line. Nice monster ahead, and with King Sling coming back, and Bradley Graham parked it over in the shutdown area. Now Reptoid got the early jump, but King Sling coming back on him now, and Colton Reptoid came back, but King Sling looked like he got the win.
King Sling's reign of dominance out on the MTA circuit put Bradley Graham back at the top of the MTA mountain.
Tonight on Thunder down the straight stretch, and they're pretty much even to the first jump, and King Sling in trouble. Green light down the straight stretch over the first jump. King Sling with a side lead, Little Tiger coming back on him, and Bradley Graham and King Sling picking up the round 1 victory. On the line they go now over the first dirt jump, and dead even down to the last second car, and Bradley Graham and King Sling. On the line they go now, they're virtually dead even, and it looks like King Sling's got a slightly ammunition coming back now. Showtime here tonight on Thunder, they're going down the straight stretch, and pretty much even to the finish line, and Bradley Graham, King Sling pulls it out again.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is my humble honor to introduce you to your third inductee into the MTA Hall of Fame class of 2025, the King of Kings, Bradley Graham. A huge congratulations to Bradley Graham. He's been with us for a long time. the third and final spot of the MTA Hall of Fame this Friday on the MTA YouTube channel. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Thursday Night Thunder as we close out the March season. UFO taking on the Raminator Championship flag on the line. Bailey Court and UFO has been looking to hang on to that championship flag since he won it last week. He is going to do so here tonight inside of our final round showdown. However, Nathan Smith in the all-new Raminator Dodge out of the Crushless Motorsports race team debuted that truck at the top of the March season and has been proven to be one wicked fast machine here tonight. If anybody's going to knock off the reigning champion in UFO, it's that truck right there from the Crushless Motorsports race team in Raminator. K&J Motorsports in the UFO camp over here on the outside lane. Raminator, UFO, it's showtime here tonight. Down the straightaway they go. The Ford, the Dodge going down. UFO's got a lead on him. Raminator couldn't come up with it. And James Bailey Court and the UFO hangs onto the flag for the second week in a row here tonight. Raminator gave it all he could here tonight, just not enough in the final round showdown. Here's another look at your MTA replay. Both trucks cut a good light coming down that straightaway. UFO starting to pull a lead on him, up and over no man's land they go. Raminator crosses up, hits that center jump. Bailey Court almost does as well, but he gets it across the finish line first. Raminator is definitely going to be a serious threat in future races. But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, now a six-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, your winner, James Bailey Court and UFO. And ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome night of racing to close out the March season here on Thunder. We hope you join us back for the April season next week. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel for as long as you have. We couldn't do this without you. Be sure if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that.